frog summoning, tadpole summoning, rat summoning. It's a fact that there are countless summons in the world of Naruto, but among all of them, do you know which ones are the strongest and most powerful across all animes? Well, come on over, because now I'm going to show you the 10 strongest summons and reveal their true powers. Gamabunta. Without a doubt, the boss is one of the most iconic and powerful summons in Naruto. Of all the frogs, he is the strongest. Despite his size, he's extremely agile, even to the point of fighting fast creatures like Orochimaru's snake and Pain's summons, who are naturally quicker. Gamabunta is also capable of spitting out a slime containing Sage Chakra, which can cause damage even to someone like Obito, the Jinchuriki. After the Chunin exams in the original Naruto, Gamabunta was summoned by Naruto to fight against the tailed beast, which in this case was simply Shukaku. Although we never saw him summoned again, there's no doubt Gamabunta deserves his place among the strongest summons in anime. Kachio may not be the strongest summon, especially since in the battle between the three legendary Sannin, she couldn't keep up as well with Manda and Gamabunta during the fight. But the utility of this slug is so great that she ends up being just as important as Gamabunta and the other summons. She has the unique ability to split her body into multiple parts, and the best part is that each of these parts can heal someone who's injured. After all, medical ninjutsu is one of her strong points. Her usefulness was shown during Pain's attack on Konoha, where thanks to a quick move by her and Tsunade, the damage wasn't as severe after Pain's Shinra Tensei. Because, my friends, if Kachio hadn't been there to save everyone, the people of Konoha would have been devastated just like the village was. Well, to be fair, let's not say that Kachio only knows medical ninjutsu. It's also worth noting that she has an acidic slime that vaporizes anything it touches, which makes her even more powerful. Garaga. In the world of snakes, there are many I could mention, like Manda and Iota, but I've chosen to highlight Garaga as the strongest summon based on his feats in the Boruto anime. He was introduced as a stubborn snake who hates humans, as many years ago, he was betrayed by a human and lost one of his eyes. However, in the Boruto anime, our protagonist needed this snake's help, and to achieve that, he had to team up with his friends and the snake Aoda, who only agreed to help them on the mission because of Sarada's presence. As the daughter of Sasuke, Sarada made Aoda feel obliged to help them on the mission. During the battle, a combination of forces from Aoda, Inojin, Chocho, Sarada, Boruto, and Shikadai was needed to neutralize Garaga. But even so, Garaga managed to break free, proving to be extremely powerful. This indicates that when Garaga had both of his eyes, he was probably the strongest snake of all. By the way, feel free to comment below if you agree with that. Enma the Monkey King. Enma is certainly among the strongest summons of all. The interesting thing is that he isn't a natural monkey. In fact, he's a staff that can extend or transform into a monkey. It's worth noting that this isn't just any staff, as it was able to push Kurama herself out of the village, and we're talking about Kurama here, folks. A great example of this monkey's strength is during Orochimaru's attack on the Hidden Leaf village, where Enma proved to have overwhelming power. When Orochimaru summoned the first two Hokages, Sarutobi was showing a huge disadvantage in the battle, but as soon as Enma was summoned, the fight regained control. In my opinion, Enma is undoubtedly the strongest normal-sized summon in the series. Shellfish. This is the summon of Gengetsu Hozuki, the second Mizukage. Just looking at this shellfish, it's clear that its strength doesn't lie in brute force. That's because, in reality, the shellfish's strength comes from its genjutsu, which is produced by the mist created by its body. This mist creates various illusions for anyone who comes into contact with it. The level of genjutsu from this shellfish is so effective that even Junins and Chunins from the Ninja Alliance couldn't detect its true body. And keep in mind that the second Mizukage was giving them plenty of hints to end the battle. Giant Chimera of Pain. If you remember Jiraiya's battle against Pain, you surely hate this dog, because seriously, this creature brought nothing but trouble. It's called a giant chimera, but we know it as a dog since it has the full appearance of one. In addition to being huge, resilient, and extremely powerful, this dog has the incredible ability to split its heads after they've been cut off and then reattach them, adding even more heads to its body. What makes this ability even more frustrating is that, according to Pain himself, the only way to defeat it is by killing the original summoner. So no matter how much you beat on this creature, it will always come back as long as the summoner isn't killed. Pain's Chameleon. This is another of Pain's summons, and just like a normal chameleon, it has the ability to camouflage itself in any environment. But what makes this little creature completely overpowered is the wide variety of abilities that make it extremely strong. Being a chameleon, it can move at very high speeds. This speed is made even more useful by the fact that this chameleon has a tongue that can stretch, and also has a tail, which is often used in combat, both to grab and drag enemies. With its incredible speed, combined with these body features and the ability to camouflage, this creature becomes incredibly powerful. Nu. As a summon of Sumire in the Boruto anime, Nue has two forms, one large and one small, about the size of a lion. Even in its smaller form, Nue was able to inflict damage on Kawaki, who is extremely powerful due to the body modifications he underwent. In its larger form, Nue becomes an imminent threat to all of Konoha, requiring the help of Kakashi and Naruto to prevent it from causing greater chaos. In addition to being extremely powerful, Nue demonstrates a unique regeneration ability, capable of creating several smaller versions of any body part that gets cut off. Finally, we haven't yet seen everything this creature is capable of, but it's highly likely that it will be very useful in the future, as Sumire is expected to become an important character in the story. Baku. Also known as Danzo's elephant, Baku is a type of tapir summoned by Danzo himself. He used this summon during his fight against Sasuke, and the creature showed some very interesting abilities. In addition to being very strong and destructive, Baku can also devour anything with its breath. It's even said by Danzo that this creature can devour dreams and nightmares. When it opens its mouth and inhales, it begins to pull everything towards its mouth with such force that it was able to break through Sasuke's Susanoo defenses, and even Obito backed away when Baku started using this technique, Gedomazo. Without a doubt, this is the strongest summon in the Naruto series. Gedomazo is a summon that can only be used by the Rinnegan user who employs the powers of the 7th path, the outer path, to summon this statue. Originally, the Sage of Six Paths had sealed this statue on the moon alongside Kaguya, but when Madara awakened the Rinnegan, he was able to summon it back to Earth. Gedomazo was also responsible for prolonging Madara's life for many years, as the Uchiha was about to die due to his old age, compounded by the strain of his battle with Hashirama. But before this could happen, Gedomazo gave him renewed vitality. When Nagato summoned the statue after Yahiko's death, it was able to drain the souls of everyone present, proving that this statue also possesses the powers of the human path, which is the ability to steal the soul of any being. This creature was used by the Akatsuki as a container for the Biju that were being captured, and when Obito brought Gedomazo to the battlefield during the 4th Great Ninja War, it showed its strength by fighting against Choji in his colossal form. Therefore, because of its incredible powers and its role in containing the 9 Biju for some time, this is undoubtedly the strongest summon in the series. Out of all of them, which one is your favorite? Leave a comment below. In this video, I mentioned only the 10 strongest summons, but there are actually 28 summon animals in the anime. Want to find out what all of them are? Then click on the video showing on the screen, because in it, I'll quickly and thoroughly show you all of them. Seriously, click on it because the video is complete, with all the canonical summons that have appeared in the manga. But that's it. Thanks for your attention, and I'll see you in the next video.